How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm back here at the night market, and today I wanted to try something. I had this idea when last time I was here. I said this. It looks like genocide. But I realize now that that's actually quite offensive to say something like that, the nastiest stuff in the Taichung night market, because it's just a bit rude to call a whole cuisine nasty and disgusting and gross, when in fact it might not be. And so I thought Alan and I would try some of the stuff that I don't think we would typically eat and show off some of the crazier things that's here in the night market. You know, just a quick bonus, we're here playing the Wawaji, and I'm currently trying to win a Slinky Cack. Do you think this would be acceptable in the UK? Nailed it. So if that sounds good to you, then yeah, continue watching. And I don't... We are here at Fengjia Night Market, the largest night market in Taiwan, I believe.
Apparently so.
And we're on a mission to find some of the weirder, crazier, nasty kind of foods that we wouldn't typically eat. I don't know about you, but I find that I'm often surprised about how things taste. You know, like it looks really gross, and then you try it, it's actually pretty good, and then you can start to understand why Taiwanese people actually eat it.
I think the sushi gal that you tried last week is a perfect example of that.
The pig's blood?
The peanut pig's blood thing. Yeah.
Right. What should be the first thing we try in your mind? What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think night market weird-ass food?
Chicken's feet. I like it though.
You like chicken's feet?
I just think they're nasty looking chicken wings. That's how I kind of categorize this.
I think I saw a place back that way for chicken feet. So should we start at the beginning?
Yep.
Let's do it. So this place is advertised as boneless frozen chicken claw.
I've never seen boneless chicken's feet before.
That's my issue that I have with chicken's feet, is that is the bones in it. It feels like a chicken's foot.
Is it not the problem
with a nail?
The toenail.
The fucking nail. I'm really not looking forward to this, honestly. It's just the idea that it's a chicken's fucking foot. And you can try original flavor, garlic flavor, or piquancy. So I don't know what piquancy is.
What does piquancy even mean?
I don't know.
You know the interesting thing is?
What?
It's cold.
Oh yes. Have you had cold chicken feet?
Never before have I had cold chicken's feet.
So I wonder if this place has been like denailed, like they denail the chicken. It's deboned. Okay, so here's my issue with chicken feet and why I don't like them. I just want to show you this guy right here. This is a chicken's fucking foot in its entirety, and it's got toes and nails. Every time I think about eating this, you know what I think about? I just think about going, you know how fucking weird that is? And for Taiwanese people, this is super normal. They love this.
You should ask them to comment down below if they have any aversions to any of the food. Like maybe they don't. Not all Taiwanese people like all Taiwanese food.
Okay, do that, guys. You can actually see the pores.
I think you can just go for that. You can just.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Just put it in my mouth. Because we got piquancy, we got lao wei. It actually tastes pretty good. It's basically just tastes like cartilage, spicy cartilage. If you can get over the fact this is a chicken's foot, it's actually not bad. Overall, I'd give this a 6. Because it's spicy and I like spicy food, but it's still a chicken's foot. That's fucking weird.
This is definitely my first time eating boneless. I prefer the bone ones, where you can nibble the meat off.
The fuck is wrong with you? That's so weird.
It's good, but the good part is the spicy flavor. That's like a high five.
It's a middle finger, actually. That's illegal in Taiwan.
Yeah, I think we are so conditioned in the West to having our food like not look like animals. You serve a fish with a full head. In England, you put the head on the fish. It's like, what the hell are you doing putting the head on the fish? I want to see a fillet. I don't even have a bone in the fish. I don't have any reference to actually coming from an animal. Next on our list is
honestly probably one of the first things people try in Taiwan. It's pretty light. Taiwanese people don't think this is weird at all.
It's not nasty looking, it's nasty smelling.
It's the worst smelling thing in the entire world. It smells like sewage, but Taiwanese people swear by it.
If we made a video about the worst, nastiest night market foods for foreigners and we didn't include Stinky Tofu,
someone would complain. Someone would say something. And yeah, so that's that. Stinky Tofu. Oh man, she just covered that with spicy. I don't like stinky tofu. I've only had one stinky tofu that I've actually liked. It wasn't from this shop, but it was from this night market. I've never been to this shop before. What I do like is they have absolutely annihilated the top of the stinky tofu with chili sauce, which I love, and cilantro. So it's almost like a tofu taco. It's not supposed to taste how it smells, I think is the idea. If you've ever smelled this, it smells pungent. Like you would call the plumber if you smelled this anywhere else.
How does this one smell? Like on a
spicy as shit. It doesn't, yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. It doesn't stink, this one. I think you can get way stinkier tofu than this.
It's like a 4 out of 10 compared to like, it's in the air, but it's not like, it doesn't burn your nose.
No, the spice should help with it. This is good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got a hint of that fermented taste that you get from stinky tofu, but it's got a crispy exterior, really crispy exterior with a soft tofu inside, and the spice is lovely. It's not like a blow your face off spice. It's kind of sweet, almost sweet and soury. I wouldn't go quite far to say sweet and sour, but it's definitely sweeter than most chili sauces. It's probably one of the best stinky tofus I've had. And one of the big things I wanted to figure out today, when we're trying one of these crazy foods to foreigners, is how much of them will change my mind. How much of the appearance or the smell will turn me off, and then how much will the flavor completely change my mind? Because even though it stinks, I feel like when Chinese people smell this, they're like, oh, stinky tofu is so good. This is surprisingly delicious.
If you were not a YouTuber, would you eat this?
No. I keep walking by all these other shops that are advertising that they're selling frozen chicken claws.
I can't understand why that's a benefit. Surely they should be fresh.
Right? It's a bit weird. Are they better frozen? Like,
we're gonna get told in the comment section.
There you go, let us know. It just seems a bit odd. It's like, oh, it's frozen. It's like, great, so it's not as good as... All right, next Taiwanese snack, whatever the fuck this is.
Lu wei. Means like stewed
everything.
Food, stewed meat. But it's basically awful. It's kind of awful.
You said it's good in the last video.
It does look a bit horror movie-ish, but it's freaking delicious. I like some of it, yeah, but it's again, it's all about the flavor. If you can get over the appearance, the flavor is the most important thing.
So in my last video, I called this genocide, and I apologize if that offended anybody, but like, come on. This doesn't look that appealing. I don't even know how to order this.
I also wouldn't know. I've only ever ordered it before with like Taiwanese friends and like shared theirs. What are you gonna try? Are you gonna try the duck head or the cow's intestines? What do you want to try?
Not much of it. I don't know. Well, let's just see. We'll point, I guess. Point and shoot.
I think what you have to do is you get a basket and you fill it with your own stuff, and then they
you might be right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, we figured this out.
Yeah, we've got this.
Yeah.
We've been here a combined 20 years almost.
Yeah.
This is duck's tongue. 这个是鸭舌头。对对对对对。That's the duck's head. That's the duck's tongue.
Fucking hell. I've actually heard duck's tongue's quite good. Melts in your mouth. I'll get 2 duck tongues.
是第一次吃
这种的。
鸭的胃。
鸭的胃 duck stomach.
哦，好。鸡的胃。Chicken stomach. 这个是猪的肠子。
Oh, pig intestines.
Pig intestines. Get some intestines.
Yeah.
Okay. He's having fun.
He's having a great time.
He only wants $20.
That is absurdly cheap.
谢谢. Here is your bag of lu wei.
The first thing I should say, I love their attitudes. They're so fun.
This has been the most fun experience.
Oh yeah, they're like, oh, you gotta try this. They're chopping it up. Like, oh, you gotta try this. They're like, oh, you tried it. Like, they're so excited to share this like crazy stuff. I think they kind of are aware that this isn't exactly what we would eat in the West.
Yeah.
Now the thing I'm most excited for is duck tongue. Though I'm not exactly sure which part of it you're supposed to eat. Kiss it first. It's got like the tonsils are still in it or something. You know? You just eat the tip.
You eat the whole fucking thing.
Oh, there's a bone in there, dude.
我没吃过, I've never eaten it before.
It's a lot like the chicken feet. Not a huge fan. It's okay. It's fine.
Do you feel like you can't criticize it because they're so nice and you don't want to?
It's okay. It's not terrible. Pig intestine. The thing about intestine is they have like an intestine-y flavor to them that I don't really like. It's
You mean
not a fermented,
shitty
it's just
flavor?
It's shit. Large intestine, yeah?
Yeah, 大肠.
Chewy?
Oh, 好好好好好.
Oh, 谢谢.
谢谢谢谢.
Wow, that's so nice. I'm not a fan of intestine. They've also included pao thai. I know, swan thai, which I really like.
Like sauerkraut, right?
Yeah. What else do we get? What is this?
A duck stomach.
They did not leave this duck alone, man. Like, they killed it. Fucking. Very meaty.
Yeah?
I'm sure it's not liver.
I can't remember what they said now.
Yeah, I think that's duck liver. It's good.
But I think that's something you can talk about, is like how it's just a bag of
Duck bits. Okay, so we've got some squid. Not that weird. I'm trying to yell over these people selling stuff. It's just weird the fact that we didn't get it cut. Normally it's cut. We asked it not to be cut just so that it would be more weird, I guess. But it is odd though, isn't it? Just eating a squid, a whole fucking squid. The reason I say it's not weird is because like I think everywhere in the world eats squid, right?
Squid Rings.
Squid Rings, yeah.
Again, we don't let it look like an animal. We cut it into circles.
We change it so it doesn't look like the animal. This still looks very much like a squid.
What flavor did we get?
Thai chili sauce thing.
And we should say this is probably the one that's taken the longest to prepare. It took about 10-15 minutes.
It's like squid. You've had squid, tastes like squid, but it's not chewy. I find like deep fried squid rings, which you might eat at like a pub or something, like calamari.
Yeah.
This isn't as chewy as calamari is. Calamari, especially when you overcook it, is too chewy. Not chewy. Very, very good. All right, next, let's do it how the French do it. Escargot, bitches.
Nice.
Is escargot snails?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Out of convenience, this place is also selling snail.
Ooh, guanyo.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to try next. That's why I said French talks. For French people, I feel like it's really normal to eat that shit all the time. I find snails really weird. I did not eat that growing up. I don't know about you.
No. My first time eating snails was in Taiwan. It's an alien thing. Can't believe that's an animal. Anyway, here goes. That's really good. The end, this part is not good. That's like rough and tough and like chewy, but the meat on the inside is really good. There is like a garlicky flavor to it. There's some flavor they've added.
All right, so snails. When I see these crawling across my street, I think fucking gross, a snail. And people are picking these up and eating them, which is weird. They're slimy, hot. You can actually, that's his tentacle, like right there.
Yeah.
Oddly seafoody.
Well, I think they are sea snails, maybe.
Well, there's a different word in Chinese for a sea snail and a land snail.
Oh, really?
One thing I will say about everything we've eaten here so far is that they've all got basically the exact same texture and flavor profiles. I feel like it's very sort of chewy, seafoody. You know, even the duck like just had this sort of pendant type texture to it. And so I'm not exactly sure what that is and why Taiwanese people like it so much, but I suppose if you grew up with it, it makes sense. I can understand it, but it's just not something I think that I would order when I come here. Normally I stick to stuff like fried chicken, you know, ji pie, or Korean food, or there's some Pakistani samosas over there I'd like to try. Normal stuff. So honestly, I feel like Feng Jia kind of disappointed a little bit in the sense that it's weird. However, I will say that it could be that because if we've been here so long, that what's weird to us has maybe changed because we see it so often. But I want you guys to comment down below. Would you try these things, or would you say, nah, not for me? Taiwanese people, I have a question for you, and that's, is there anything in the West that you thought that was weird that you wouldn't want to eat? Because I can't quite think of anything.
Black pudding.
Black pudding, yeah, that's a very English thing. By the way, this video is sponsored
No way.
by the Alan and Posy podcast. It's over on Patreon. It's $5 a month. It's hilarious. It's a lot of fun. Me and Alan shoot the shit, talk about anything and everything. And it's a lot of stuff that we can't cover on our main channels due to it being a bit personal or whatever, I don't know. We talk about a lot of stuff. It's a lot of fun. We have a great community over there already that we love to talk to. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, definitely. It's a new avenue we've gone down, and it's
fun.
Fun, yeah.
Yeah, so thanks, Alan, for sponsoring this video.
Thanks, Prozzy, for sponsoring my video that I'm also just about to film with you.
Yeah, exactly. Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
Yeah, there you go. If this is like your second or third time watching one of my videos and you're not subscribed, well, that's kind of the universe telling you should probably just hit the button. It helps me out a lot. If you like these kinds of videos of like us going to night markets and trying new things, hit the like button because it helps me understand how much you guys like these types of videos.
I think they've already hit the like button. I don't think there's anybody here that hasn't hit the like button, and if they haven't, they should be ashamed with themselves. They should do it right now.
Yeah, and again, I'm not like begging for likes. I want to know
how you like the video.
Well, if like these types of videos are what you want to watch, so that's what is there to help me, to help you. So anyways, yeah, stay positive, keep your stick on the ice. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.